We want to really start with the Ray Tensing trial and the star witness who took the stand today. The former UC officer says that he thought he was being dragged.
That was what I believed, that my arm was somehow caught in or around that steering wheel as he was taking off.
We have a team dedicated to covering the trial for you. 9 on your sides. Julie O'Neill anchors our coverage from just outside the Hamilton County Courthouse. Julie.
Today was what everyone has been waiting for. Ray Tensing on the stand. Depending on your perspective, some felt his emotion, high emotion, including tears, was genuine. The DuBose family didn't see it that way. Tom, you were covering this from the beginning and spoke with them.
Talked to them afterward. They waited a year and a half to hear what Ray Tensing had to say about what happened on July 19th, 2015. And what they heard from that witness stand today was not exactly what they wanted to hear.
Ray Tensing told a story Tuesday that could decide his guilt or innocence. He took 2 hours to talk about the 2 seconds of body camera video so key to the case. Tensing said he leaned into Sam DuBose's car to try and turn it off.
I was just so close to his keys, I thought I had a good chance to knock the keys out of the ignition, to grab them, to stop him from going anywhere and to regain control.
But Tensing said DuBose moved too quickly.
The guard is jolted forward, and while this was happening, my left arm was still inside the car.
The next thing Tensing said he knew was that he was being dragged.
And I just remember thinking, oh my God, he's gonna run me over and he's gonna kill me. And I just instinctively just drew my gun.
The shot hit DuBose in the head, duly noted by prosecutor Joe Dieters in cross-examination.
What do you believe the likely result of that is?
Of firing towards his head?
Of shooting a bullet in a man's head with a .40 caliber weapon?
That his threat against me would stop.
DuBose family members listened to it all and left the courtroom upset.
Ray Tensing, he doesn't care. He's crying just to make it look better on his end because he hasn't tried to reach out to us once to send his condolences.
We were at the Oscars just now. We was watching an actor on stand right now, imitating tears that we've been crying over years as a family.
And Julie, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of testimony now, it goes to the jury, closing arguments tomorrow morning, and then deliberations begin. That jury has been told by Judge Megan Shanahan to make sure they pack an overnight case in case they can't reach a verdict during the day. They will be sequestered.
Sequestered somewhere nearby, and it's that important. All right, I want you to stay with me because I want to play a little bit more. There was a lot of emotion as Tensing was on the stand. One of the things that we kept hearing about in prior testimony was should he or should he not have reached into the car to try to stop the ignition from being turned on or to turn off the ignition. So I want to play a portion of his response as he's talking about how he saw DuBose start the car, and then he said he felt like he could beat him. He could reach into the car and stop it. Let's play that.
He was very fast. He started the car with his right hand and immediately went down to the gear shifter, and at this point I'm reaching in with my left hand to go for his keys. But he was so fast, he slammed the car in drive. He slammed the car in drive, and he just... Sorry, can I have a minute? There was a guardrail with metal I-beam posts sticking up, and they were facing the street. So as I felt my body being dragged and his car turning left into me, in the back of my mind it just said guardrail, that he's steering you towards that, and he's going to scrape you off the side of his car on that guardrail. And
this all happened in a split second, correct?
It happened very fast, yes.
How were you able to have all those thoughts? Can you explain that?
They flashed just very quickly.